Right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode. Now, this is a full disclosure before we start recording. I'm very unwell. I've got this cold. As you can tell, I'm just not. I have literally got a toilet roll next to me to blow my nose because it is like a stream. Dosed up on a shit ton worth of tablets, and I'm just not well whatsoever. But the reason why this is there's going to be no face cam this week. Um, Happy for some of you, because I need every light off while I record this and do this. So yes, there will be no face cam this week, but what I will say is this is a big week. Um, you'll understand why, but how do I say this without giving it away? All right, fuck it. We could potentially be record breakers, and we're on track. So make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, because I tell you what, next season, I think we're gonna have to change a lot of shit up. So make sure you're there. But without further ado, let's get into this and let's show you exactly what's been going on. Right, welcome back. Here we go. So a lot has happened. Um, we've skipped, I think it is around about 2-3 months since the last time you saw us. And if I am correct, yesterday's episode, I am going to double back check, was the under 21 match we had against Manchester United and the FA Cup against Reading. That was where we were. Now, things have happened. People have got injured, and I'm going to go through that first. A legendary striker is out. Paul Blackett is out for another 2 months. I think that's his season done. I don't think he will be here. He is also unhappy with the lack of game time. I'll explain why very soon, because I had to drop him. But I'm hoping once he gets back from injury, we can offer him a new contract with a little bit less of like a squad player or somewhere around that, so he's not a star player anymore. I'm going to cough. Hold on. There we go. So here's the thing. We've played a lot. Okay, as you tell, about 2 months worth of football. So ever since Manchester United, we played Carlisle, beat them 3-1. We then beat Northampton 1-0, drew with Burton 1-1. You'll see by the goal scorers there will be a theme. Newport, we beat them 3-1. Then we played the Bristol Street Motors second round, northern section. Complete change of players on there. And we were able to win against Grimsby. It took us forever to get to win it, but we did. Played Shrewsbury, drew 1-1, and then drew against Colchester 0-0. And I changed a little tad bits of it. Played Cambridge, beat them 1-0. That was a very tough game. Burton beat them 3-1. That was a lot easier. Gateshead lost 1-0. That annoyed the shit out of me. Then beat Gillingham 3-0. This is when the change of tactics come into effect. Then beat Stevenage 5-0. We then lost to Huddersfield 2-1 in the third round of the Bristol Street Motors. Then played Exeter, beat them 1-0. They had two players sent off, and we still only won 1-0, which was a bit weird. Accrington, able to beat them 3-2. We were 3-2-1 up. Then they scored, got third goal, then they scored in the 93rd minute, and I started to poo myself. Beat Swindon 2-0, beat Grimsby 2-0. You'll tell a theme here. And then recently drew 0-0 with Altrincham. Um, which means this: we are top of the league by a shit ton. So we are currently 21 points clear at the top. Excuse me, I couldn't have time to mute the mic. And it's been going, and as you can tell, Ellis is now an absolute fucking beast. Scoring goals for fun. He is now a decent League Two standard. He's got potential for championship. It's ridiculous how far this man has come. We've also kept the second most amount of clean sheets in the league behind Grimsby, but Grimsby are currently sat eighth. They don't concede, but they don't score by the looks of things as well. And Ben Cottrell is currently joint second with the most amount of clean sheets. The reason why I'm saying we've got that, we currently have 14 games left, if I'm right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 games left. We currently sit on 80 points. Now, 14, right, I'm going to do maths here, and I'm going to do it in the best way I possibly could think of doing it. That's using this. 14 times 3 is 42. If we plus that to 80, it is 122. Okay, and the record that has in it is 102. So we are on track to break the most amount of points in a season. Most league wins is 42, 32. We're on 25. Now we can break that as well. Fewest defeats is 4. Are we on that? Yeah, we can break that record as well. Not only that, what else? Highest attendance, we cannot beat that. Cannot beat the lowest attendance. Biggest win, I don't think we're ever going to beat that. Most matches won in a row, we can do that? Can we? Or did we draw it? No, we can't do that because we can do that if we win every single game from here till the end of the season. 28 games is the most amount that we could probably beat that as well. Most matches without conceding, that we probably won't beat that. But most overall goals cannot beat that. Most assists is 14. We can definitely beat that because at the moment, we need to go player overview. It is assists. Where the fuck is assists here? We're on 8. So he needs 8 to go to 6 more to draw with the record. So that is definitely on as well. So we've got a lot of stuff that's going for us. Zach Emerson is the youngest ever player to play in League 2. Not doing much as well. But yeah, so tactics-wise, we've had the transfer window as well. Forgot to say this. We've had transfer windows as well. You'll tell by... The director of football raided Sunderland. Not gonna lie. Justin Williams has left us on a free, and that was it. But we've had 4 players come in. So the first one is Rafael Baptiste, central midfielder, and he's taken a space which will shock a few people from it. But I saw him and I went, right, I'm going to hand it over to Director of Football to see if we're able to get him, and then somehow we did. Adrian Fernandez, another player who I never thought we could get. He is come in to play the winger position. He's got the attributes to play there and the wing and the central midfield as well, so can play. He's versatile if we need him to. Baptiste as well has got 4 goals, 1 goal in 4 appearances. Fernandez as well has got 1 assist in 3 games. Quality player so far. And another one which I wasn't really expecting, but Dan Parker, a left back, is come in. He's a bench player. He's not starting. But he's someone who could come on and do it. And then a weird one that was signed that I didn't really expect. Luca Fletcher. He is a sort of wonder kid type thing. He made his professional debut. He was at Reading first. Then went to Manchester City on like, I think it's like the end of contract thing where you have to pay them to have them at the end of their deal. Or Man City paid nearly over $500,000 for him. And then he's come to us. He's played 1 game because it was against Altrincham and I tried to change things up and went 2 up top. But he come on the transfer deadline day. I was not expecting that whatsoever. So what does that mean for us? This is going to be a long-winded episode. I do apologise because we've had a lot to play. We haven't really changed anything. The only thing we've changed is the central midfielder Baptiste now is playing that ball-winning midfielder here. But we're now going to inverted wingers on both sides on support, just to get a little bit of calmer and collected in what we're doing and how we're doing things. Daniel Atunde is someone I've tried to ship out on loan. Hull want him to buy him, which is fine, they can, but it's going to cost them at least £1 million. He's not worth that, but he's 19, youngster, and if I'm going to sell someone like that, or if I sell him for less, excuse me while I wipe my nose. If I sell him for less, then I'm going to need a sell-on fee. From that, and Marshall Francis, another youngster that we brought in from Sheffield United, is someone who I'm looking to ship out on loan next year. But yeah, Paul Blackett is not first team anymore, because Ellis is someone in, I would say, 26 starts, has got 20 goals. He is a man in form, and Matty Longstaff has now dropped to the bench. Ben Cottrell and Matty Longstaff are joint with the most amount of assists. Um, but yeah, Joe Knight was wanted by Blackpool, now by Forest Green Rovers. But it doesn't matter because I'm going to keep playing him because he's got a real big potential to him. These two have been playing really well at centre back. So, without further ado, let's get into this AFC Wimbledon game. And the whole week this week is one, win the league, obviously. But two, can we break records in League Two that may not be beaten again? So, let's see. I think we've got a good, strong chance here that we will be able to do that. But we have to wait and see. Ignore me fiddling with a tissue. Um, so let's get into this. AFC Wimbledon here today. Looking forward to this. Right. I am so unwell. Like this is going to take every ounce of energy I've got to do this. Right. Positive is not a good idea to do at the moment, and nor is defensive. So I'm going to go cautious. We're starting to play out from the back a bit more now, which is seeing us have opportunities going forward, and we seem to be creating more from it. Over the top, doesn't get there. Right, come on then, lads. Oh, control off the post, fuck's sake. Rounded the keeper, but couldn't get the ball in the net. So the good thing about the good thing about where we are right now is we don't really need to look at what everyone else is doing. We just need to concentrate on us and make sure that we can win games and see it out and do better than what we've been doing. Um, but this is a weird feeling. I don't think I've had a record-breaking season in any of the leagues that I've ever managed. Maybe when I did Deportivo in the first season with them, I think maybe that was it. But I'm also not sure. We're also not finishing chances, which is slightly worrying. Right, Wimbledon now trying to come at us. They are in the top three, so this is going to be a lot harder than normal. Tries to go down the line to Ellis, but there's a bit of a pass behind him. Oh, then he's able to win it. Oh, and he's beating the defender 1-on-1 off the post. So close, but yet so far. Right, we have dominated this with shots. Right. Jesus Christ. Nice little 1-2 there. Tries to find it. Egan goes early cross into the box. Out wide into Batiste. Second goal of the season. Poor defending from Wimbledon. And their clearance just fell right to Batiste. That was a good early cross. Just couldn't get there. A mistake there from Sweet. You blast it against our player, and Batiste is there. And it looked like the defender might be able to touch it, but doesn't. It goes straight in and makes it 1-0. Wimbledon trying to come straight back with an instant reply, and here comes Knight. Nowhere to go. And just pumping it out because there's no one up there. And now Sweet trying to recover from what he did earlier, and he has. That's a lovely ball there to Gerald Murray. That is a really good cross. And an instant reply there from AFC Wimbledon. Lovely ball, but it gets slightly cleared out. Sweeney cuts it back in. Kabia gets cleared. Can we get hold of the ball again? We do. Knight. Hardley. Riley. Come on. Fernandez gets tackled. Lovely ball to the back post. Kabia runs late. Oh, that was a powerful header. Stern, powerful header there from Kabia. Makes it 2-1. And I'm cleaning my screen because I can see dirt. And it's really irritating me. There we go. Oh, keeper just couldn't get there quick enough. It's good that we're fighting back from this. Ellis is not having a good game, so I am going to take him off for Luca Fletcher. Cottrell's going to come off for Matty Longstaff. Joe Knight for Bless. And Sweeney for Parker. Oh, fucking hell. I've had enough of coughing. Right, Wimbledon now trying to come out with it. Crosses into the box. And they got a reply. Josh Davidson with the goal. Bollocks. Not exactly what I was hoping for there. Ugh, fucking cold, man. I feel like I'm dying. Come on. We need. Can we get a late goal? No, not gonna happen, is it? Walking away with the point isn't bad. I'm not too disappointed in that. Okay, we're gonna walk away with a point, but it's all right. We got point. It's okay. Right, let's get to the next game. Right, here we go then for the second game against Rochdale. We are near the end of 2024, ladies and gentlemen, coming up to 2025, and we are going to try and make sure that South Shields will win the Premier League in 2025. So make sure you stick around for that. But here we go. We're not making any changes. We're going to keep the same team as what it was before, and we're going to see how we get on. Rochdale are currently 19th in the league, so we should be walking away with this with a big fat W. And I'm taking my gilet off. Well, not taking off, I'm doing it. My belly needs to breathe. Right, here we go. My room got really light. Oh, why turn the bloody light on? Did I turn the light on? Oh, I'm so not with it at this point. Right, here we go then. Rochdale currently sat 19th, 4 points away from playoffs. We are now, could potentially be I can't do maths. We're 19 points clear of Colchester at the moment. Why are we? What is it with us recently that we're not really dominating games like we should be? But even if we've won the league, we're going to carry on playing it because the whole point of this week is record breakers. We want to break as many records as we can before we leave, potentially leaving League 2 into League 1, setting us up with a great foundation for going into League 1. And can we do, which Wrexham cannot do, and as Ellis makes it goal, and he could potentially be offside. Yeah. Oh, fuck, I couldn't mute it. Bollocks. I tried to click the OBS to mute, and it didn't mute. Come on, for the love of God, do something. We've had a shot. Boo. I'm not happy with what I saw. I'm going to go a bit more balanced now. We need to find a way of getting in this. If we're not getting possession, then we can't be playing the short passing. Then I'm going to feel like we're going to go a little bit more direct. Playing it out from the back is fine. Higher defensive line is okay. Let's stop playing it out from the back and let's try and get that ball forward. The game's gone. You've done really, really well now. You could potentially break records, but we're going to now make you look shit. Okay. Right. I'm going with 2 up top, I think. I never know if this is more defensive or not. Like, to me, this makes more sense going more attacking. You can come out for him. I want you to come in for him. I want you to come out for him. Okay. That is a big lofted ball, and that is a good take there by the goalkeeper. So playing out from the back should mean that we don't rely. That is a good idea. Kingdom needs to come out wider again, and he does to Sweeney. Down the line here to Kabir. This is okay. Keeping control of possession here. If we score this, then I don't know if we should change formation. That is a poor run. It just gives it back to them, and then they go long again. And meets the player. Oh my God, that should have been a goal. They should have scored that. I'm happy with the changes we're making now. Oh, I've substituted the wrong striker off. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm an absolute fucking idiot. Oh. See, I told you I'm not with it. You've got pace. Oh, I've put the. Why is it? Why are they changing players? I put Carl Edwards. Fuck it. This game just doesn't. At this point, this game's against me. Okay, so 2 draws in a row when I've said we're going to be doing record breakers. Marvellous. Right, thank you guys so much for watching. We will be back tomorrow for more, but we're love with Cam. My name's been Mark. You guys have been amazing.